You back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Roland Martin still blaming black voters for Kamala Harris laws. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Roland Martin was on this show Unfiltered and basically still saying that black voters are the reason why Kamala Harris lost the election. He went over and said Georgia had 1.6 million people who didn't vote. North Carolina had 500,000 people who didn't vote. So we should take the blame for this tether, this Hindu Indian, not for losing an election to President Trump. We should not take the blame. Why don't you go to the Hispanic community when almost 55% of men, Hispanic men, voted for President Trump? Damn near 45 to 50% of the Hispanic population voted for Trump. Go complain to the Asian community who voted for Trump. Go to the Indian community who voted for Trump. It wasn't just the black community. So what? He lost by 115,000 votes in Georgia because black voters didn't vote, or 150,000 in North Carolina because black voters didn't vote. What about everybody else? What about white women who went out and voted for President Trump? Why do we always have to take the brunt of the blame when somebody who isn't even black, who is a tether, who says she ain't gonna do nothing for none of us? Why should we take the blame for her laws? Take the blame for those who are being deported right now from the Trump administration. Why don't you go to them? Why always come up to our face and making us feel guilty for something we are not going to feel guilty for? I'm glad that Trump is in office. The reason why is because now we get to see the whole playing field. We get to see all our enemies show their true colors. We see how the Hispanics feel about us. We see how the tethers feel about us. We see how the Asians feel about us. We see how all these different groups truly feel about us because now they are on the front lines taking the heat from the white man. It's not us. So what do? They show their true colors by attacking us, telling us why are we marching for them? Why are we taking the beatings for them? No, it's not going to happen anymore. FBA and ADOS is standing up for ourselves and our own agenda. We want some goods that we should be accessed, not for other groups. I'm tired of the Roland Martins, the D.L. Hugleys, the Ricky Smileys, the Joy Reids, and all these other Democrat coons out here trying to blame the black community for this woman's loss. She lost because she didn't put together an agenda that will bring out the true black voters. We know what the hell is going on out here. We tired of sitting at the little kids' table. So now, the other groups who actually went out and voted for Trump, you not out there attacking the Latino, La Raza in those groups. Go out there and attack them. Now they regret voting for Trump. But what do? They come and attack us just like Roland Martin. Why attack us? We didn't do anything wrong. She still got 85, the damn 80 to 85% of the black vote. Did she get that from the Hispanics? Did she get that from the Asians? Did she get that from the Indians? No, she didn't. But you come and you still blaming us. You put your foot on our neck when you should be putting your foot on their neck. See, they got what they deserve. That's what they wanted. He told you what he was going to do. He gave you his agenda. He didn't lie about his agenda. So, but it's still our fault. See, everything's our fault. Hell, If a building fall down and we didn't even build the building or put the foundation on it, it's still black people's fault. But this fool right here, he comes forward 6 months later, still on that same crap like the rest of them. It's your fault. We would have had Kamala Harris. No, you thought that you would have access and more dollars for yourself. If we would have still had these people who don't like us, who have shown us since President Trump got elected how much they dislike us, that would have all been covered up. But now we see the playing field. Now we see that we have no friends, just like John Henry Clark said. And now we can set our own agenda. See, we're fighting for nobody but ourselves right now. We're not fighting for people of color, women, dogs and cats, and animals. We fighting for ourselves and what we can get rolling. Not for what you can get and all you other Democrat coons that's been out there. I am sick and tired of us being blamed for everything. Go blame those other groups. They voted for Trump. Blame them, but don't blame us. Look at their statistics of how many Hispanics didn't vote. They're the second largest minority group. Why didn't they come out and vote for Kamala Harris? She's from California. She's been on their side for the longest. Talk about their stats. Talk about the white woman's stats. Don't talk about us. That's done. You should be trying to point an agenda towards the black community for us getting reparations. And so what we rightfully deserve. But you are out here still with your tether flag up there trying to blame black people for an election that was lost by the candidate. Let's put it on the table. The girl wasn't good enough. So go ahead. Won't you put them statistics about the Hispanics, the Asians, the Indians, and everybody else? Quit telling us that we're to blame for everything that goes wrong in America. It's not our fault, and it never will be again. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.